Hello everyone, this is video for grade 3 subject maths. So in this video we are going to learn about the patterns. Before that, these things on the page number 68 we will do in our offline classes. Now I'm going to explain about the patterns. Okay, so first of all, weaving patterns means to make a designs on the different objects. So patterns, first of all we are going to learn about the meaning of patterns. Patterns means some things is continuously repeated forms. मतलब एक shape और दो shape या another 3 or more than 4 shapes are continuously in repeated forms are series. One sequences they will provided or they will make one sequence that is known as patterns. Here you can see that the first of parallelogram and the circle is continuously is repeated form. First the parallelogram, then you can see the circle, again parallelogram, then circles. These two figures are continuously in repeated form, so that is known as pattern. Okay, so Golu and Binu went to the market with their aunt. They saw the many things, रॉक्स, मैनी रॉक्स, मतलब उन लोग ने कुछ ऐसी जगह पे कुछ ऐसे ऑब्जेक्ट्स पे पैटर्न्स देखे. लाइक यू कैन सी हियर इन द फोटोग्राफ दे आर द डिफरेंट डिज़ाइंस आर हियर. ओके, नाउ गोलू सेज वाओ सो मैनी कलर्स एंड बीनू सेज सो मैनी शेप्स, सर्कल, ट्रायंगल्स एंड पैटर्न्स. पैटर्न्स मीन्स you can see one of the designs here and the second one is this. These all are in repeated form. First this design, then again this design again. So we have seen that different type of designs and different types of shapes are continuously in repeated form. Now in this figure, which geometrical shapes you can identify in this border? So you can see parallelogram, circles, squares, even hexagon, then rectangles, triangles, all the shapes are here. So you are going to write the number that shape of the names here in your textbook. Okay, whatever the shapes you have identified, make a list of that shapes in your textbook. Now the next is any shape repeated in a particular pattern? Yes, there is so many shapes and so many designs are in continuously repeated form. You can see here the first pattern. The circle and parallelogram is continuously in repeated form. Then you can see here the hexagon is continuously in repeated form. And here you can see the bigger circles and the smaller circles are in repeated form. That means they are in particular pattern. So yes, यहाँ पे आप क्या लिखोगे in the second question? Is any shape is in repeated form? तो yes, there are so many borders and figures are in repeated form. Now are the shapes of made up of curved line or straight lines? Okay, so we have already learned that things कि what you mean by straight line and what you mean by curved line. So straight line you can see in the figures. Yes, hexagon, then curved shape में circle आएगा. So these all are the figures you should mention in your textbook. Then both curved and straight line, दोनों चीज़ से बनी हुई patterns figures को आप यहाँ पे लिखोगे. If you can't able to write these things in your textbook, I will provide the PDF in the next session. Okay, now look at your clothes, your mother's saris, shawls, rocks and mats. Can you identify some patterns? Draw in your notebook. Yes, now this is your work. What you need to do is identify the some of the patterns in your clothes. आपके clothes में या आपके your mother's dress has some patterns. Draw in borders. You can see some of the patterns. Even saris, there are a different type of patterns are drawn in that particular saris and dress. So you can copy that pattern in your notebook. Okay, now here you can see the flow patterns. Tiles, you must have seen in the different houses and buildings. You can see the tiles, the floors जो बनी हुई होती है tiles से, they have different patterns they are following. Okay, so we will discuss these things in our next sessions. Okay, thank you.